Marcus Aurelius proclaimed that authority over the mind, not external events, is the key to fortitude. Have you ever been vexed by a cluttered mind, tormented by indecision, or paralyzed by overthinking? We've all traversed this challenging terrain, replaying conversations, forecasting outcomes, and wrestling with a cascade of internal dilemmas. Today, your Stoic guide confronts this challenge head-on with 10 practical Stoic strategies to overcome the surplus of thought. If you're seeking ways to break this cycle and reclaim mental space, consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell. Imagine your tendency to overthink as an external force. This inclination, similar to a fog suddenly enveloping a sunny day, materializes unexpectedly, often starting from a single worry and quickly expanding, jeopardizing balance. In today's world, filled with relentless information, our minds can become burdened with thoughts, leading to incessant what-ifs. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, believed that happiness in life depends on the quality of our thoughts. Our first tactic, therefore, is to view excessive thinking as an external entity. It's not about seeing it as an enemy, but recognizing that these thoughts don't define us, they disrupt tranquility. Imagine intrusive thoughts as clouds passing over a mountain. You are the steadfast, enduring mountain, unaffected by the fleeting clouds. How do you combat these intrusive thoughts? Stoicism encourages observation without engagement. Visualize placing these thoughts in a transparent bubble, letting them drift away. This practice not only eases their hold but also embraces the transience of thoughts. Inner peace is disturbed only if we cling to these thoughts and give them undue importance. Regular practice of this mental detachment helps dissipate thoughts before they trigger emotional turmoil. The more adept you become at distancing yourself from this constant stream of thinking, the easier it is to understand that you are not just the sum of your thoughts. This awareness acts as a shield, like earplugs in a noisy environment. When you catch yourself overthinking, take a break. Imagine these thoughts as mere noise, separate from your true self. By doing so, you defend against overthinking and gradually reclaim your mental space and serenity. If you find yourself in a spiral of what-if scenarios, it's like having multiple tabs open in the browser of your mind, each playing a full-screen video with no pause button. This cognitive overload, typical in our era of constant multitasking, can lead to endless rumination. Just as a cluttered desk needs clearing, so does a cluttered mind. Redirecting your mental energy is crucial not only for regaining peace of mind but also for achieving a balanced and focused state of being. To regain control and reduce the incessant noise of what might happen, in order to appreciate what truly is, Seneca's wisdom is invaluable. He famously said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This concept is key to taking back control and halting overthinking. Begin by grounding yourself in the here and now, focusing on an activity, even a minor one, and directing all your energy towards accomplishing it. This shift interrupts the cycle of what-if scenarios and firmly anchors you in the present moment. The implementation is straightforward yet impactful. Engage in an activity that requires your complete attention. It could be something as simple as organizing your desk, taking a brief walk, or immersing yourself in a book. These actions exist in the present, not in the past or future. By consciously aligning your thoughts with your actions, you're not merely distracting yourself, you're taking charge of your mental energy. Stoicism doesn't advocate for suppressing thoughts but for organizing them. By consciously choosing where to invest your mental energy, you practice a form of mental discipline. The aim isn't to entirely eliminate overthinking, which is unrealistic, but to recognize when your thoughts are unproductive and have the tools to redirect them. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice refocusing, the stronger and more resilient your mind becomes. You'll find that the once overwhelming tide of overthinking can be managed, wave after wave, through deliberate action and sustained attention. Embrace impermanence and practice detachment. Our minds often get stuck in loops, dwelling on the past or fretting about the future, a prime breeding ground for overthinking. Whether it's anxious students facing exams, stressed professionals preparing presentations, or anyone lying awake with racing thoughts, this inclination for rumination is a common challenge. In these moments, Seneca's teachings offer guidance. It's not that we have a short time, but that we waste much of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it is invested wisely. Recognizing the impermanence of our thoughts and detaching from them can help break the cycle of overthinking. By focusing on the present and investing our time wisely, we can navigate life with a clearer, more focused mind. Seneca's profound reflection on the wastefulness of heedless luxury and inactivity serves as a poignant reminder of life's impermanence, a key tenet of Stoicism. When we succumb to overthinking, we often cling to our thoughts as if they are an inseparable part of our existence, yet they are transient. Learning to let go helps us allow thoughts to come and go as effortlessly as they appear. Picture your worries like leaves falling from a tree in autumn, present for a moment, then carried away by the wind. This perspective doesn't mean we ignore our thoughts or pretend they don't exist. Instead, we acknowledge their fleeting presence without becoming attached. This approach prevents thoughts from taking root and evolving into chronic concerns that rob us of peace of mind and inner serenity. Whenever you find yourself clinging to a particular thought, remember its ephemeral nature. Recognizing the impermanence of your thoughts is a skill that requires practice and patience, but over time, it can become a powerful tool for cultivating serenity amidst life's daily challenges. Worries are a common part of the human experience, often like the constant background hum of a refrigerator, subtle but ever-present. These concerns tend to intrude upon our thoughts unexpectedly, whether during work, leisure, social interactions, or in the quiet of night, disrupting our peace. Our minds can sometimes feel like a stage dominated by intrusive worries that refuse to leave. Consider then the Stoic advice: if you want to make progress, be willing to feel foolish and stupid. This counterintuitive saying encourages us to value inner peace over the fear of being perceived as careless or ignorant. Allocating dedicated time exclusively for worries is an effective technique to contain anxious thoughts. Set aside a specific period, perhaps 20 minutes in the early evening, to fully engage with your concerns. During this time, allow yourself to delve into your worries, examine them, understand their origins, and if necessary, write them down. Question the true nature of these problems. How likely are they to materialize? What influence or preventive measures can you take? This deliberate practice often reveals that many of our worries are mere specters, imposing in appearance but lacking substance. By confining your worries to a designated time, you can free the rest of your day for productive, fulfilling activities, cultivating a mindset of peace and focus. Confronting worries directly teaches the mind that there is a specific time and place for everything, including worrying, and this time is not perpetual. Once your dedicated worry period has ended, it's essential to turn the page. You've allocated space to your concerns, now set them aside. This segmentation of worries helps restore control in your daily life. It's not about eliminating worries completely, as that would be an unrealistic expectation. However, by confining them, you minimize their influence on your life. This approach is similar to organizing your living space. By putting thoughts where they belong, you enjoy the tranquility of an orderly mind. You'll likely find that worries lose their power when confined to their designated time and space. Consequently, life becomes more manageable and enjoyable. Breaking overwhelming thoughts into manageable steps is a potent method to regain control of your mind. When inundated with thoughts, it can feel like carrying the weight of a massive rock, each thought, worry, or obligation adding another stone to the burden. Marcus Aurelius aptly wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." These words encourage us to perceive challenges not as obstacles but as steps on our journey. When faced with a significant problem or worry, the first step is to break it down into smaller, manageable pieces. Ask yourself about the next immediate action, the smallest practical step you can take. By concentrating all your attention and energy on this single action, you not only diminish the obstacle in your mind but also convert the paralyzing energy of anxiety into a motivating force for action. This method is like gradually untangling a massive knot, addressing each small loop one by one. It's not about denying the complexity of the situation but about tackling it in a way that is manageable and effective. Navigating challenges with intention and focus, the simplicity and effectiveness of breaking overwhelming tasks into manageable steps creates a cumulative effect. Each small action contributes to building momentum, transforming the daunting rock of worry into manageable stones that you cross one by one. This approach fosters patience and perseverance, reinforcing confidence in your ability to confront obstacles. What once seemed insurmountable becomes a path you've already traversed, and the incessant cycle of overthinking gives way to clarity of mind and a sense of accomplishment. Shifting your perspective towards gratitude can be likened to opening the windows of a smoky room to let in fresh air. Our minds often trap us in cycles of obsessive thinking about our shortcomings, potential failures, or unrealized ambitions, leading to a state of exhaustion and depriving us of joy. Overthinking frequently stems from an excessive focus on negatives or what we lack, overshadowing the positives in our lives. Seneca's insight on true happiness being the enjoyment of the present without anxious dependence upon the future underlines the importance of gratitude. By practicing gratitude, you highlight the positive aspects of your life. Whether it's through relationships, health, career, or small daily joys, there are always elements to be thankful for. Gratitude is not just passive reflection, it's an active process that brings your mind back to the present and redirects your thoughts towards what is constructive and enriching. It acts as an antidote to overthinking, shifting focus from worries to appreciation and allowing you to rediscover the richness of your life in a new light. Engaging actively in gratitude helps cultivate a more positive and balanced mindset. It doesn't ignore challenges but chooses not to let them dominate your thoughts. Like a muscle, gratitude can be strengthened with practice, transforming a mentality of inadequacy into an appreciation for life's fullness. Practicing meditation and mindfulness is akin to anchoring a boat in rough seas, offering stability amid the tumult of thoughts. Overthinking can be seen as a series of crashing waves, each pulling your attention from inner peace. Meditation trains you to stay grounded, withdrawing from the cascade of thoughts and returning to a point of tranquility, like your breath or a specific mantra. This daily practice becomes a haven of peace, where you learn to observe thoughts without being swept away by them. Mindfulness extends meditation into daily life, involving full engagement in each moment, welcoming thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. It enables you to appreciate the present's subtle beauties, often overshadowed by future anticipations or past regrets. Staying present becomes a powerful tool, reducing overthinking's impact and equipping you with stress management skills for lasting peace of mind. Setting boundaries with technology is crucial in the digital age. Electronic devices, while indispensable, can contribute to mental clutter. Establishing limits on screen time, notifications, and online interactions can help maintain a healthy balance and reduce the constant influx of information that often fuels overthinking. By consciously choosing when and how to engage with technology, you can better manage your mental space, allowing more room for tranquility and focused thought. Establishing conscious limits on technology use is crucial to regain control and reduce overthinking. Implementing these strategies can lead to a calmer and clearer mind. 1. Voluntary disconnection. Allocate specific periods during your day to completely turn off electronic devices. Use this time for activities that nourish your mind and body, like reading, meditation, or spending time in nature. 2. Customized notifications. Modify your notification settings to disable non-essential alerts. This will reduce the number of interruptions and the temptation to constantly engage with information flows. 3. Fixed schedules for technology. Set dedicated time slots for checking emails and social media. Limiting these activities to specific times allows you to focus on other tasks without constant technological interruptions. 4. Digital breaks. Incorporate regular digital breaks into your routine, such as an evening per week, weekends, or holidays. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, loved ones, and your surroundings. By adhering to these boundaries, you'll likely notice a decrease in the impulse to react to every alert, significantly reducing overall stress levels. Overthinking, often intertwined with self-criticism, can be alleviated through the practice of self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend. When overwhelmed by thoughts or self-critical, remind yourself that you deserve empathy, especially from yourself. Address yourself with gentleness and patience, encouraging acceptance of your thoughts and forgiveness of your mistakes. Seeking wisdom outside yourself can also break the cycle of rumination. Seneca's advice to consult a friend, especially on personal matters, underscores the value of external perspectives. In a modern context, seek out trusted and respected individuals, whether from your social circle or professionals. Sharing your thoughts with others offers clarity and opens the door to objective feedback that might be overlooked in solitary overthinking. This approach not only provides practical solutions but also emphasizes the invaluable nature of human connection. Sharing our burdens often makes them lighter, and this is not a sign of weakness but a testament to the strength found in collective wisdom and support. Acknowledging our collective strength as social beings is vital in addressing overthinking. Allowing the wisdom of others to illuminate our path out of the shadows of overthinking can be transformative. In every conversation, the puzzle of our troubles becomes more manageable, not because the problems are less complex, but because we are no longer facing them alone. Our perspectives are broadened, and solutions that once seemed elusive become more apparent. Your perspective is essential in enriching this discussion. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What insights have you gained outside your own labyrinth of thought? How can collective wisdom enlighten us all? Your contributions can help others see their situations in a new light. Subscribe to our channel to continue this journey of learning and discovery together. Each comment, thumbs up, and subscription helps us build a community of engaged thinkers. Together, let's follow the path laid out by the Stoic sages, sharing knowledge, supporting each other, and enlightening one another on this journey of growth and understanding.